Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about some more details for the Red Dead Online update that is going to be arriving next week on February 26th. Rockstar have updated their newswire today and given us more details on what we can expect and what will be coming out. So they started with this. Next week, the Red Dead Online Beta Frontier expands with all new free roam events, a host of new Showdown modes, and new races coming as a part of its first title update on Tuesday, February 26th. This update also brings the first batch of new weapons, clothing, and emotes for your character, as well as a series of improvements and balances detailed last week. Also, starting on Tuesday, February 26th, look out for new content and special promotions weekly. Okay, so Rockstar just promised a lot. They said that we're going to be getting new free roam events, new showdown modes, new races, weapons, clothing, emotes, as well as a bunch of quality of life improvements and balances. And it looks like we'll be getting content every week. They said new content will start next Tuesday, February 26th, and promotions will begin then as well. I can only imagine that whatever Rockstar has planned, it will be very, very similar to how they handle Grand Theft Auto Online, where we will get some of the content on February 26th, and then I'm going to assume they will drip feed some of that content over the next couple of weeks. So I know a lot of you guys don't love the drip feeding that Rockstar does, and to a degree, it can be dragged out a little bit longer than I think is necessary. But what I think this means is we're going to be getting more content than even what we see in this Newswire article. So I do believe that's good news. Now, the first thing they talk about is a new gameplay addition called Fool's Gold, which is a free roam event. And this event is where players will compete to control an equal parts gaudy and protective suit of golden armor. And you need to fight to take down the armor wearer to earn points and claim it as your own, and then turn the tables and earn points for kills while wearing the armor. So this sounds like a really fun game mode. Basically, you're going to have one juggernaut, to put it in more modern terms, and that's going to be the guy in the Fool's Gold armor. And what I'm imagining is going to happen is it's going to be the entire lobby versus the guy in the golden suit. And then once he actually loses his suit, I imagine it will just be a mad rush to grab it and ultimately claim it for your own. So that will be pretty cool. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the gun rush mode they added a couple of weeks ago. I can't say I was a massive fan of that mode. So that's Fool's Gold. The next thing Rockstar is adding is fishing challenges. They state competitive challenges gets a fresh catch with fishing challenges. Fishing challenges are broken out by type. Opt in to the challenge and you'll receive all the equipment necessary to compete, including the rod as well as lures and bait specific to the challenge type. Whether it's crickets for a river challenge, crayfish for the swamps, or worms for the lake, then head to an appropriate body of water to take part. Also, you'll be made safe from the nuance of trigger-happy outlaws while you're taking the challenge. Catch the highest weight total of fish to win. So this fishing challenge sounds really fun. Now, this is one of those like global events that you opt into. And what's really cool is Rockstar gives us all the things we need to participate. So you don't have to have like a fishing rod or the special lure. They're going to give that to you. And what's also great is you can't be griefed during this challenge. It almost sounds as if you'll be put into some sort of passive mode where you can happily partake in the challenge without getting bombarded by others. So that right there is really good news. I'm super happy with what Rockstar seems to be talking about here. Moving on, Rockstar said also on the way are 3 new showdown modes where players and teams compete to capture and deliver bags, steal loot from each other, and survive. Stay tuned for more details around these 3 modes called Up in Smoke, Spoils of War, and Plunder. Now, races will also see a new variation with target races, where players shoot targets from horseback to pass checkpoints as they race along a track to the finish line. So really cool. We're getting 3 new showdown modes, Up in Smoke, Spoils of War, and Plunder. Just based off of those names, I can't really tell you what I think is going to happen, but you likely have a general idea of how the Showdown series modes go, so you'll know what to expect there. And then the target races sound interesting, where it doesn't necessarily sound as if who can get to the finish line the first, but rather who can be the most accurate or who can shoot the most targets as they race and as they pass through the checkpoints and the finish line. So that'll be an interesting variation on the races that we have right now. Rockstar also says new weapons will be arriving. BD and company is turning out the high-grade, high-capacity Evans repeater rifle, and the rare shotgun is D&D's Pack and Bush's latest variation of the powerful double-barrel long arm, sporting an antique-style faded brass finish and an artfully adorned stock. Both weapons will be available via the Wheeler and Rawson catalog and local gunsmith. So 2 new weapons. The rare shotgun, we know that's from single player. It's just a super beefed up version of the double barrel that we already have. And I'm really interested in the Evans repeater rifle. This sounds really cool. So the only thing they said about it was it's high grade, high capacity. So I'm imagining this is going to be a repeater that can pack upwards of maybe 15, 16, 17 rounds at a time, which is great for those who are looking to put out a lot of shots at once without reloading. So that's going to be awesome. Those are our 2 brand new weapons. They also state we're going to be getting a ton of new clothing and emotes. So they said a wide range of new clothing to further customize your character, from the snake-adorned diamondback hat to the fur-trimmed rut-ledged vest is also on the way with new outfits, jackets, boots, coats, gloves, hats, vests, and more. In addition to all the clothing that will be available for purchase at your leisure, keep an eye on the shops in the catalog for unique special items that will come and go. A variety of new emotes is also on the way, featuring everything from greets to reactions and taunts. Wow, so lots of great news right here. So the first thing is new clothing. They said outfits, jackets, boots, coats, gloves, hats, vests, and more. That's great news. I know a lot of you guys love customizing your characters, and it seems as if we're going to be getting a ton more of that. Now, the next thing they said is there will be special items that will come and go. That's unique. I wonder how Rockstar is going to handle that. In Grand Theft Auto Online, we have unique items that are available for maybe a week or 2 at a time for either doing a certain task or maybe logging in during that week. I wonder if it'll be similar to that. And then, of course, the new emote system is great, so having new additions to that is going to be awesome. Also says that PlayStation 4 users will be getting early access content. So they said in addition to new target races, PlayStation 4 players will also have early access to open target races, where you compete in an open space to take out the most targets on horseback. Players will also get early access to the Jawbone Knife, a unique melee weapon with a handle artfully carved from the remains of the slain animal's jaw, as well as a range of new clothing options and 3 new emotes. Wow. So if you have a PlayStation 4, you're getting a lot of new stuff. A new race mode, a new knife, which is the Jawbone Knife, which we've seen from single player, and we're also getting new clothing options and 3 new emotes. So in case you Xbox guys are worried, do not fear. I believe this content will eventually be coming to you, just like the double action revolver did. You're just going to have to wait a little bit. It might be 30 or 60 days. I'm not sure what, but PS4 guys, we're going to be getting that starting next week on the 26th. And also, Rockstar says bonus XP this week. Play the Red Dead Online beta all this week to earn 20% more XP on all activities ahead of the launch of these new updates on February 26th. And be sure to look out for new bonuses, giveaways, promotions, and content updates weekly as we continue to build, balance, and evolve the world of Red Dead Online. So again, Rockstar basically confirms that over the next couple of weeks, we will be continuing to get more updates to the game in terms of promotions and discounts and all that sort of good stuff that I think they plan on adding. And once again, keep in mind that everything we talked about in this video today might not be everything we see on Tuesday, nor everything we see for the rest of this update. Rockstar really never reveals everything they're going to be doing in their newswire post. And if it's anything like the Grand Theft Auto Online updates, as I've been mentioning, there's a good chance that the majority of the content won't actually come out on Tuesday. So if you're asking, where are horses, where are other things? Well, some of that stuff might be hidden, and it might be arriving over the next couple of weeks and over the next couple of months. So just be patient and stay tuned for that. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. That is everything you need to know about what's going to be coming out next week in the Red Dead Online update, the first DLC for RDR multiplayer. This is pretty exciting. Let me know what you're most excited about in the comments down below. Is it the new clothing? Is it the new gameplay features? Is it the new balances and changes that Rockstar will be adding? The emotes, the weapons? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.